Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of ATS Showcases, and today is very special because I will be completing my very first delivery on the Hauling Hope community event. For those who don't know or didn't see my Prime News episode, this event is all based around the logistics companies and paying tribute to them and all the workers that are trying to help roll out the COVID-19 vaccine. And so as you can tell, we've got the Hauling Hope trailer on the back here, and we are here in LA and we are going up to Barstow, and yeah, it's going to be just a nice journey. I've got my Freightliner Cascadia, just a day cab, kind of the highway edition. Actually, it's the same truck that I did the highway edition video on, and I've just put a nice kind of basic skin or paint job on that, so I think it's pretty cool. But let's get the truck started up and get on our way. Nice. I do love these Cascadias. I didn't even bother to throttle it because who cares. But let's go ahead and roll out of here. We have to be careful because, again, for those who never saw my Prime News episodes or just don't know about the event, I need to be very careful because this community event has a zero damage policy on it, or tolerance, I guess I could say. And so if I damage the cargo or trailer, or I think you can have general trailer wear from like tires and stuff, but if there's any cargo damage, it won't count it and you get severely deducted on points and stuff like that. So I do have to be very careful with this cargo. I can't go madman with it. I do have to be careful, and it looks like I've got the green light, so I'm going to go ahead and swing through here. So hopefully everyone is doing well, enjoying their Saturday or whatever day this video may find you. I certainly am, just enjoying doing some trucking and all that good stuff. If you haven't seen Wednesday's episode on Project Cars, you should probably check that out, because I don't know why I've never picked up Project Cars before, but my word, is it so much fun. And I knew that coming into it, that it would be really good, because obviously I've seen a ton of videos and all the reviews and stuff like that are really good. That's the only reason why I didn't go for Project Cars 2 or 3, is because the ratings aren't as good on it. I know there's still a lot of people that like it, but I don't know, I just wanted to go for the base game, and to be honest, or the original version, and to be honest with you, it runs on my computer a lot better as well than the other ones would, because I don't have that high end of system, and the newer games would be a little bit more taxing, if not a lot more taxing on it. So yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. I'm going to be doing a lot of cool stuff on Project Cars. I may even do a bit of a career where I choose a racing series and go through as many tracks that they have that's actually on the on the game, and go through that. But may I just say, with this truck, kind of jumping gears here, I really do like their just simple trailer graphics here. I mean, they didn't do anything overly complex with this trailer skin here for the Hauling Hope, but it says everything you need. I mean, I like that it's got the medical with the hands. I think that's a nice symbol, and I'm very much just gonna enjoy these deliveries. And there's 7 of them, and then once you get all 7, you get this little hanging thing. Not the one that's hanging over here, that's from the that was from the Colorado event. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm just very happy to be able to do my part, even though it's virtually, take these vaccines to the people who need it most. If not, that's basically everyone. The general public, depends on where you are. I know in my area it's frontline workers and those kind of staff, the most vulnerable, that are getting the vaccine first. Depending on where you are, maybe you've already got your general public doses going out there. Good for you, I guess. But no, I certainly am just enjoying, or I'm going to enjoy at least, just kind of doing some trucking for a good cause. I do like these community events where they just pay tribute to something. It's not always just a go out, get this, get the skin, do that. I mean, sure, they give you a little reward, but to be honest, I wouldn't do it for the reward. I'd just do it for the kind of raising the awareness of it, because there are thousands upon thousands, if not millions of, well, I thought I almost rear-ended that guy by accelerating too early. There's thousands upon thousands, if not millions, of these logistics workers that are working crazy hours to try and get these vaccines out to everyone. And I just have to say a huge thank you to you guys. If any of you work in the transportation industry and you're dealing with the COVID-19 vaccine and you're watching this video, huge thank you from me. I don't know if I can honestly say that enough. You guys are a huge part in the whole rollout and making sure it gets there safely, and I'm going to try and do so. For those who know, who were here earlier in the my whole YouTube game, I guess you could say. Not game, I'm not doing it as a game, but you know what I mean. My whole YouTube journey, I was prone to crashing constantly, and I've been certainly doing a lot better now. Oh man, that was a shiny trailer, look at that. I've certainly been doing a lot better now. I don't crash nearly as often because I've kind of changed my driving style in American Truck Simulator to better suit, I guess you could say, realism. And the other thing is that I've gotten a lot more used to, that was kind of a weird way to say it, but I've gotten more used to talking as well as trying to drive and pay attention to everything I'm doing. Obviously that helps a lot, not having to focus on what in particular I'm saying as much, so I can focus on the driving, or vice versa. Obviously I've been improving slowly, and I'm hoping that it's all kind of bearable for you guys. I have to say a huge thank you for the support. As I'm recording this, we've just crossed the 340 subscriber mark. Thank you guys so much for that. It means a lot. YouTube's been acting a little weird recently. Obviously, if you were around for the Prime News episode about this event, you probably would have seen in the comments person saying that obviously when they first came onto the video, it was like 5 likes or something and only 2 views or 3. It was something weird. Yeah, because that as when I went to put out the video, I had a huge red banner across the top of the creator studio that said information may, in brackets, will be inaccurate. So keep an eye out for that. And so that would be why my Project Cars video, as far as I can tell, or at least as of right now, is still bugged out because it says it only has 1 like. I'm pretty sure it has more than that. Considering it had like 4 or 5 or something like that, and then it just dropped the 1. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but that's okay. YouTube will eventually sort it out, hopefully. And yeah, it's just, there's been some weird stuff, but nevertheless, I still have to thank you guys so much for pulling through and slowly not slowly, actually quite rapidly increasing the channel and supporting it all the way. We've getting so many more videos with the higher view count and watch time. I can't believe it, to be honest. It's quite amazing, and so I just have to say a huge thank you once again. And now let's get on the I was a little afraid there because my fellow first responder here, because technically anyone who's doing this should be classed as a frontline worker, because these COVID-19 vaccines are a 1 in a million, literally. Everyone's trying to get these doses, or the batches of them, and they can only produce them so quick. So have to be really careful. And I was a little afraid that fire truck was about to completely smack into the side of me there, so that was a little scary. I do owe everyone actually a pretty big apology in some sense, actually quite a bit of a sense, because I know I've said earlier that one of the only live streams SCS have put out is that I haven't watched in its entirety, or just really at all, was the Christmas stream, and I actually have to get off here. The reason for that is because I was busy doing other stuff, and because of when it landed, I just never had time to actually watch it, even the highlights. I just haven't been able to go through it. The only problem is that that was probably one of the most important live streams for news and information being teased and released and I missed it. So I missed a huge opportunity, one for Prime News, not for the sense of, you know, getting all the views or the watch time, or who cares, for being able to tell you guys about that news. And the other thing is that in my latest episodes in the past week, when it comes to the Wyoming, more information on Wyoming and other stuff, when it comes to, like, I did the what's next after Wyoming video where I gave my opinion. I had no idea that SCS software had apparently confirmed Texas in that live stream. No idea. I heard that there was talks of the multiplayer coming to American Truck Simulator kind of base game, which I'm gonna hope they collaborate with Truckers MP on that, because my word, that community has grown so much, and they're just now kind of gonna integrate multiplayer into the game stock. So I'm gonna hope they're working with them, because if not, that's just a true shame. And yeah, then there's a few other things as well, and I just completely missed it. So I do have to say a huge apology on that part. I kind of dropped the ball on that one, and probably some of the videos may not have made sense when I'm saying, well, I think they're going to do Montana first, which, you know what, I'm still going to stick by that, because they dropped the Western Star without us even knowing. So I would not be surprised if they have Montana pretty close to completion, or if they're working on it in the background, and they're doing that just in case there's a huge delay with Texas, because of the size of Texas and the kind of the reputation and stuff that people are creating for it, and all the expectations that they want to have with it. Apparently, I wouldn't be surprised if they just dropped Montana in the out of nowhere, said it's going to be releasing next week, and let us go on it, and then it gives them an extra month even, to, if there's something wrong with Texas that they need to fix. I don't know. Honestly, that's because I honestly don't know. Obviously, I think you guys are going to be right. Where's Texas coming out first? But I know a few people have agreed with me that that is a possibility. Honestly, everything is a possibility at this point, and so we just kind of have to go with it. But yeah, I did drop the ball on not. Well, that was short-lived, my word. I did drop the ball on not watching the Christmas live stream, and I do, or at least the highlights of it, and I do need to apologize for that, because I did drop the ball on it. When it comes to, did you want me to do a review of the Christmas live stream? I know it's like a month and a bit out. I don't even know if it's worth it at this point, because you guys know a lot more than I do when it comes to that. I should probably just go ahead and watch it, or try and see the important highlight videos that are already out there, because at this point there's really is no point me reporting on that, because it's basically a month now out of date, and I don't know. I mean, the stuff they haven't released, they will release in blog posts what they said in that stream. So I mean, I'm eventually going to touch on it. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do kind of a video on what I missed, or if I should just kind of wait it out and wait for the quote-unquote official blog posts on those things to come out, because I know they will eventually, especially for some of the magnitude of releases that they're planning here, that apparently they said in the live stream. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some future blog posts on it. So again, let me know. I'd be perfectly fine to do a highlight video, but to be honest, it'd be just me talking about whatever was said anyway, so it's up to you guys, honestly. Yeah, again, I'll be covering it in Prime News episodes in the future, so to me, I don't know if it's really worth it, considering I don't know how many videos now are out there probably on the highlight video. So, but let me know if you want to see it. Other than that, it looks like we are approaching our delivery point here, and knock on wood, I haven't actually crashed this thing yet, so that's always nice. Saying that, don't count me out. I mean, I really want this to count, because you do not know how hard it was for me to find one of these deliveries. I went all across Southern California, well, teleporting at least, but I went all across trying to find these a delivery for this that was a reasonable length. It was really hard because everything was either completely across the map, which would take way too long for one of these episodes, or it was like across town, and I didn't want to just do that, so I kind of had to keep going around and refreshing until I finally found one. So I was happy that I did, because my word, it would have taken me a long time, but at least we are here. Where's the drop-off point? It's right in there, so at least it's not the one around the corner on the left here, because that one's always really annoying to deal with. But we can probably try and get into this guy over here. So let's see, we're gonna have to come up and around a bit, kind of get it going back, and then over this way. And I can go about there, I think is where my front bumper is. Well, I can go a little bit more, but I won't. I think I can make it work. I need to go this way, yep. And let's see if we can get her back into the spot. Oh, we got plenty of room. Short chassis truck really helps with this one. I hope you guys are enjoying the volume settings. I think I've got it to, in the audio quality, I think I've got it to pretty much as best as I can get now. Obviously, because I've been fine-tuning over the last couple weeks now, and I think I have found a good balance here. So obviously let me know if you like it. I think a lot of you have kind of hinted that it's all good, so that's all peachy keen. But thank you guys so much for watching. What a great delivery. Obviously there'll probably be another one of these in the future, because I want to complete the event. I'll probably work a bit off screen on it, because obviously we don't want to do 7 episodes in a row of the Hauling Hope, although it's a great charity event, or not, well, sort of, it's raising awareness event, and I'm more than happy to show it. I think it would get a little bit repetitious if we're constantly just taking the same trailer sort of thing. So I'm sure you'll see it probably next week with a different truck, but then that may be it. I may do the final delivery with it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one.